that there is still video stores there. According to Matthew's Facebook page, he works for Team GFY Incorporated. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
But pretty much, there's like a handful of people that I could be like, no, that's not your job. I actually know what your job is. So, and
yeah,
you know, like 2 of them have already played, I think. So, yes, 2 of them have already played. Yes.
Okay.
2 of
next
the like 5 or 6 people.
Exactly. All right, next one up. The Demon of the Diner. The man whose ovens are powered by the fiery flames of hell. The Dark Prince of Pastry. Beelzebub's Butcher, the preparer of the devil's delectable delights, the true master of Hell's Kitchen, Jeremiah Cleaver.
Okay, I was with you, and then the fucking name came. That's an earmark.
That's a legit earmark to Tom Dickinson. But yeah, Jeremiah Cleaver is a badass name.
That is a name. I was like, this is getting points. But then I was like, oh, Jeremiah Cleaver? Fuck that, dude.
This is getting earmarks. All right, so the next one specifies the job, so you know what you're in for.
So that was an earmark for Tom Dickinson?
Yep, I already got it.
Okay.
All right, so the job is Senior Application Cloud Developer. So, of course, the name is the Cloud. This bruiser is not some pussy, white, fluffy thing in the sky. With his trusty companion, Tux the Linux Penguin, the Cloud spends most of his time supporting the other wrestlers from behind the scenes. Just don't cross him, or he'll hit you with the hack, and all your secrets will be exposed.
This one actually made me laugh, so that's definitely points.
Points to Mike Underwood.
Mm.
All right, here's your next one. They were wrong. It's not the it factor that you need. It's the IT factor. And baby, you're looking at the guy that has it. I am the master of your network domain.
I dig it. That's points, yeah.
Points to Jay Winger. That was a good one. Coming soon to a wrestling ring near you, from the Warehouse of Pain, the Receiver. Beware. He will sign your fate and deliver beatings to all of his opponents.
I like that. The sign the fate thing. That's cool. Points.
All right, so that's points to Adrian Cotton.
There you go.
Now we have Don the Madman Draper. He's a marketing specialist whose offense is always creative and also a functioning alcoholic. That's awesome.
That's points.
Points to Dan Dahl. By the way, I just want everybody to know I want to make all of these in 2K. I think I might have to make a lot of these. All right.
Dan Dahl, please tell us you're not a functioning alcoholic.
All right. Sadly.
It's just his job that has to be part of it.
All right. Making his way to the ring in a nondescript white van filled with drugs and supplies for animals the country over, comes Randolph Waltman, the stuttering shitty hunter who also randomly sings Christmas carols during the day.
I wonder whose entry this is.
I wonder. As I sit here stroking my beard.
Yeah, I wish I was making any of this up, by the way.
I shall stroke my beard as well. My beard is of good stroking length at this point.
Giggity.
Chris, you can get points.
Thank you. So, Randolph is, Walt, the last name Waltman is actually my boss's name, but the guy I'm referencing is our delivery driver, Stoops, other delivery driver. His real first name is Randolph. And, yes, he's a shitty hunter. He stutters when he's excited and will randomly, I don't know what his deal is. There's something wrong upstairs. But he'll randomly, just in the middle of the day, just go, soon it will be Christmas time.
Hey, at least you didn't do the 45-minute poop.
No, I wouldn't make a gimmick out of that guy.
I mean, how do you do that? He just leaves in the middle of his match. He gets counted out almost every match.
Go take a poop. Awful. I wouldn't make a gimmick out of him because he's just awful. But moving on. Stick with me on this one. This is a long one. When a fan's heart, if full of hate, I'm going to read it exactly like it's written. When a fan's heart, if full of hate, it butthurts, cries, and a dark shadow falls over this troll. From the ashes of a once great fandom has risen a meme, and LOL that must be liked. We look to the airwaves for a vindicator, someone to strike fear into the dark basements of the parents that created them. The battle between fan and smark has begun. Against an army of virgins lies a armchair warrior, the purveyor of truth with a voice of silence and a radio show of justice. This is Jay Braun.
So I figured who it was immediately. Like, as soon as you said, like, how long it was, I was like, it's probably Cantwell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, points.
Points to Jason Cantwell. Unemployed and desperate for cash, meet Virgil.
Fuck.
I didn't think I was allowed to enter. Did somebody enter for me? Who put your name in the goblet of fire? I can give them points.
Points to Russell Wright. Russell does drive Uber and Lyft, but I get it. I've been in his shoes before. So Russell's gonna, while he's looking for work, he's gonna appear at conventions, and no one's gonna line up for him.
Damn.
Aw, poor Russell. I feel bad now. All right, next one. Retired. I just don't show up.
Points.
Points to my buddy Bill Hauver, who retired.
And I commented under that going, yep, there's my winner.
True, though.
Damn.
I know my father's retired because he mentions it all the time.
Oh, it's like the CrossFit and the veganism.
Oh, yeah. Or I know when my parents are in Florida, she sit on Facebook like once a day. She like doesn't talk about New Jersey at all. But when they're in Florida, that's all she talks about.
Or like how
all
I
right.
know when someone else gets home because my internet goes to shit.
So here's your next gimmick. Spokes, the bike mechanic. He makes all the kids happy and helps elderly people change their tires. Fashionable with his hipster facial hair and wearing spandex that makes Joey Ryan jealous of his package. He fights for the next new release of his favorite craft beer.
Wait, so your job is that you're a hipster?
Hey, he's a bike mechanic that's also a hipster.
Damn.
Hipster bike mechanic.
Sure, points.
Can't be.
Michael Vaughn. He's serving out the meals and the pain. It's cafeteria worker Dave.
Big Dave, cafeteria worker. You know what? That's a job, and someone needs to do it. And ungrateful little piece of shit.
Wow.
You're definitely going to have ungrateful little pieces of shit.
It's
Indeed.
freaking important job. Little bitches. Points.
Points to Dylan Mushaw.
Now I'm like learning about all these people. And I'm
Yeah.
silently judging them. No, because you all have actual jobs.
Wally, the Walmart electronic sales associate. He'll assault you with his knowledge of video games, bash you in the head with a scanner gun, and finish you off with his patented savings drop.
Damn! I like the additions there, so I'm gonna say you get points.
Points to Joshua Vargason, and that takes us to the Chase Owens.
Chase Owens countdown.
This is where I would describe my job if I had one.
Oh, nice. Dinkelberg! That, give that one an earmark.
That's an earmark to shove on.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, man, I can't wait to see how Chev tackles this, and he did a Dinkelberg reference. That's great. Chev on. All right, meet Ulysses Paul Stevens, or UPS. Will mishandle your package any way he desires.
Even the small ones? Points.
Points to CJ.
Go front bump to that.
Dude, I gotta give CJ credit though. He's been at UPS for like over 15 years now, so he's probably rolling in.
He's doing. Yeah, I know. Like the head guy at New Legacy has been working in UPS since I've known of them, which has been like 10 years now.
When I make it to the 10-year mark at my current job, and I'm actually really hoping I do because I like it here, I will also be rolling in the benefits, like huge annual paycheck as a reward and 4 weeks vacation type benefits. So
I got to imagine all the stuff you've built up to that point before even unlocking all that extra stuff.
Yeah, it's one of those places where when you put in your time, they take care of it, which is why everybody stays. And 15, I get it.
15 years next month.
Awesome. There you go. All right. Next entry. My gimmick was already done by WWE.
Womp womp.
That's the whole gimmick. So
that's their entry, is that it was already done?
That's the entry.
I feel sorry, but I also feel like you get no points.
That was Joe Mad Dog Needle, who his Facebook is a free agent truck driver.
So it's like Diesel. Okay.
Diesel.
Basically.
No, I thought Diesel was the truck.
Optimus Prime.
Sorry, man.
That would have been a hell of a gimmick. Diesel versus Optimus Prime.
I was like, no, he's a freaking he's a plumber.
All right.
Sleepo, man.
Penultimate entry. Not hailing from Sudan, but from northern New Jersey, Abdullah's very distant cousin, Joe the Butcher.
Nice. I like it. Give yourself points.
JK 3 points.
By the way, that Baba show ended with an Abdullah the Butcher stuff. No, it didn't end with it. It had it in the middle. They did a bunch of odes to Abdullah. And at the end of the show, we saw Johnny Ace made a video because he worked All Japan back in the day. And then there was a video from Steamboat and then a video from Flair.
Damn.
Nice. All right, you ready for your last entry?
Yes, I am.
Don the Mechanic Mario is on a mission to find the person who took his 10mm socket.
That's so true. As far as I know. Well, my dad has that stuff. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, give yourself an earmark.
Oh, earmark to the Mario. All right, so you had 4 earmarks.
Yeah.
You had El Equipo.
3.5.
Yeah, El Equipo was your half, which I'm not sure how you want to follow through with that. Then you had Jeremiah Cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
You had, this is where I would describe my job if I had one, and then Don the Mechanic Mario.
Mm-hmm. Tom Dickinson wins, and the other
Tom Dickinson wins his own game. And then what do you want to do with the others?
They all can get 25 because there's only 3 of them,
including the Ellis. All right, there you go.
Yeah, because he ended up going in a different direction than everybody else, so that's good.
All right, good job, guys. I like this game. I thought that was fun. Come up with a gimmick based on your current occupation, and then some people were just super clever with it. And it's funny. I think Mad Dog Needle would have gotten worked with it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think if he would have. Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I'm not even entirely sure him actually entering the game or him just being like, I can't enter because they already did it. So,